All right, so we are on day three since I've gotten my IUD taken out, my Mirena IUD taken out. And I just wanted to do a quick check-in because there definitely have been some changes. The most noticeable one that I can see actually is my physical. I actually feel a lot slimmer. The issue is that I'm also doing intermittent fasting at the same time, so I can't tell exactly which one is which. So the hardest part right now is that I had a certain level of expectation, and I mean, everything is great right now. Everything is great. So some of it I can't tell if it's placebo, as in I was expecting that it would be great and that it is, or if I'm also making it great. Either way, I'm happy, but I wanted to give a check in at this point. One thing I noticed right away was actually my attraction, both attracting and being attracted to. So I could definitely feel men being a lot more attracted to me. I definitely could feel the way they were acting different, like when someone's attracted to you. Um, I could definitely feel that change, which was really interesting to just see how quickly it happened. And I could feel a glow. I can still feel that glow. I feel so much more peace and calm. Like, compared to anything, I feel like my level of mental peace and calmness is just like, whoa. I've done so much work on myself before, but finally I feel like I'm really in that place of just being. When they talk about feminine and masculine energies, and they talk about the masculine being in a much more doing state. And now I feel everything is just about being. I'm able to just relax into my feminine. Things are just happening for me. It's really hard to explain it in full detail, and I will tomorrow. Right now, I have to actually go to dance class soon. But it's really incredible. Like, it really is just a matter of just like being in your feminine power. This doesn't mean like actually exuding anything other than your natural feminine essence. And I'm so happy I got the IUD taken out because I would have never even known this to be able to describe it in the way that I'm describing it now if I hadn't. So I didn't really have issues before when I got on birth control. I've been on birth control, I don't know how many years, over a decade now, and I would have never guessed that this was something that was suppressed. But when you get back into it, it is like oh, I remember feeling like that. Like the way I can shift and move not only around men, but just around people in general, being able to be much more relaxed. I also noticed that my focus and productivity level are way higher. So motivation isn't necessarily where I'm going to go start doing something out of nowhere, but I also got the most tasks done at my normal day job today. I got more done today than I probably have in like the last few years. It was quite amazing because it was just like, yeah, and it's not even that I was like fully distraction free, but it was so easy to relieve myself of those distractions. So that was really amazing. Stress just doesn't exist for me. Stress is just not a thing. Working out is easy. One thing I did notice that I was intermittent fasting before and I didn't really have any issues with snacking. And now I don't necessarily want to have snack, but I do have a little bit more desire to have random sweets. So I'm about to go get ice cream after this because I want to. And also because I'm losing like body fat really fast right now, and I'm actually not trying to lose weight. So yeah, I need to go eat some calories. Don't want to stop the fasting, but definitely need to at least keep it balanced. Going back to that mental peace and clarity is like I finally understand what people mean by that brain fog, especially over the last few months. I've just been incapable. I don't want to say incapable. I wasn't able to focus in the way that I wanted to. I wasn't able to dial in and really just like get things done. It would be so easy to distract me. And now it's just amazing how focused I am. And so I think that's really going to shift my business. And also, being more in my feminine has really changed the way I'm approaching my business and the way that I know that I can do business and the way I can best serve my clients and the way that I want to approach embodying my feminine power. And yeah, it's just such a calming place. I feel like I can offer calmness to other people, and excitement. Like, I'm going to Albania next week for a dance festival. Could not be more excited, but I'm also so content, and not content in the way that like nothing can grow from here, but like just so satisfied in being in the present moment and enjoying where I'm at. About to go get this ice cream though. That's like something that I am looking forward to, but really just Being, it's so hard to describe it, but just being is so easy now. Having that mental clarity and peace is amazing. I can feel that it affects others around me. If you've ever been around me, I already have like a really strong, powerful energy. And now I feel like I can really like harness the energy in the way that I would like to and utilize it. And yeah, really just shift with other people and shift for myself. And I feel like this is such a pivot. As I said before, that I thought this was going to be a pivotal, life changing time. I'm fully there and believing it. And it's so funny because I'm fully in the flow of it being a life changing time, but I'm also making sure to be very present. I don't even need to make sure I'm present. I am naturally in the present moment now, and that's really amazing. I can even hear it in the tone of my voice, just being much calmer and much more fluid. Physically, I have had no issues. I haven't had any pains. I only had pain when I first removed it. It was sore for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. Nothing since then. Haven't got my period back. The rude doctor said that I might get it in another few weeks, so that's cool. I'll just monitor that. It's it's incredible. I can't. I'm gonna go back later on and think more on this, but I can't say I fully regret having the Mirena. But at the same time, wow, what a life that this explains so many things. So many questions have been answered within just like a few days, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how things develop. Like the guys that I'm interested in, once I'm interacting with them again, how am I going to see them? And I can definitely tell you my attraction to certain people has fully dropped and other people has risen. You really do see the difference in the type of men that you are attracted to, and I find that to be very interesting. And the way you're attracted to them is very different. Like yeah, the way you're attracted to them is very different. The feelings, the things that you're noticing about them, all of that really changes. Anyways, I have to go to my dance class now. I will record a bit more later, but I'm really loving this journey and absolutely, absolutely recommend this to anyone who's even remotely considering it because I feel like I'm on a cloud. I'm living life on a cloud and it's great here. So have a wonderful day and I'll talk to you soon.